everyone. My name is Bonnie Kleffman, and if I haven't had the pleasure of meeting you yet, I am an associate college consultant and career specialist for Access College America. So hello and welcome. Thanks for listening. The reason I wanted to come and talk to you guys today or go live to talk to you is to discuss a few main points that I have in the blog that I recently wrote for Access College America. But first, a couple of really important announcements before we get started. We have our upcoming webinar series still is ongoing. And so if you're not already working with us, or if you just need some information about the college planning process, we have several different important things coming up that might interest you. So the first is award-winning essays, and I've gone ahead and put the link in the chat. That's coming up Thursday, June 24th at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you are a junior, pro tip, any junior right now is supposed to be working on their college essay, or at least thinking about some topics. So if you're a junior or a parent of a junior and you're a little confused where to get started, this webinar is a great place to begin. We also have applying to the University of Texas at Austin, if that's one of the ones on your list. You can come to see that one on Tuesday, July 13th at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. As well, I'm going to be presenting College Planning 101. The target audience for this is all grade levels from rising 9th all the way to 12th. And College Planning 101 is the basics of what you need to do to get started and what is happening in each grade level. And that is Thursday, July the 22nd at 6 o'clock p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. So we look very, very forward to seeing you guys there. So what are we talking about today? Career exploration and self-knowledge. I've been getting a lot of questions from my scholars and from my families on, well, what can I do this summer to begin thinking about what I'm going to major in college or what I might like to be when I grow up. So what I like to tell my families is that self-knowledge is usually the key to figuring out what major and what college, what career will suit you best. So starting from the very, very basic level, what I'd love for you guys to do is answer a few questions for yourself. These are not easy questions, but getting to know yourself on the inside, what your aptitudes are, what your attitudes towards work might be, these things can really, really get the ball rolling. So talk about these important questions with someone you trust. What am I really good at? Okay, think about what are the things that come naturally to you, that you're skilled at already, that are easy for you to grasp onto. Think about concepts or skills. What would I like to be better at? Now, thinking about that growth mindset that we always like to encourage our young people to have. What would you like to be good at that you're not necessarily good at now, but you're interested in learning more about? My teenagers listening, you're not going to be good at all the things that you're ever going to be good at yet, right? But you can get better at just about anything you try because you're young enough to do so, okay? And then what in my daily life it makes me happy? And when in the course of my day or the course of my school year or summer, when am I the happiest? And what do I want to contribute to the world around me? Think about this 10 years out, 20 years out. What would you like to be known for? These are interesting questions that you can ask yourself that might help you get that career ball rolling. Because what I'm going to tell you is this. Making the decision to attend college, what to major in, and what college to attend is an enormous decision. It's a big adult decision. And I hate it for you, but you probably haven't had the opportunity to make a lot of big adult decisions yet. And depending on your age, it might not have even been appropriate. So with some guidance from professionals like us and from your parents and people who know you and love you, begin thinking about these things with the idea of this decision is a very big, could be life-altering decision on what to major in and where to go. So what can you do to start getting to know yourself? If the answers to those questions are just simply too baffling to think about right off the bat, where can you get started? I would highly recommend a career assessment. There are tons of wonderful free resources out there. My Next Move is awesome. It's mynextmove.org. You can check it out. There are columns on the website, and one of them is tell me what you like to do, and it'll give you a brief free career survey. And that's a great place to get started. It will actually show you careers that match to some of your interests and aptitudes. The Princeton Review has a great one. Also, kind of you can take a very quick career interest inventory there. If your school has Naviance, there are wonderful resources there under the About Me tab where you can do several different career and aptitude assessments. What we use at Access College America is a platform called UScience. For our scholars that are in need of exploration, UScience is a wonderful way to learn about your aptitudes, to learn about your skills, and then match careers that are the strongest fit based on your personality type, your style, and your skills. So if you're interested in that and you're one of our scholars, please see me. What else can you do though? Say, well, I've already taken one of those inventories at school. It didn't really seem to help me too much. How about an informational interview? All right. Informational interviews are where you ask professionals that have jobs that you think are interesting to tell you about their job. Okay. So where do you find these adults? And as a young person, it might be a little bit intimidating, right? To go up and ask an adult, hey, what do you do for a living? And that sounds interesting to me. Maybe I'd like to learn more about that. Think about your parents' friends, your friends' parents, maybe teachers that you know, maybe a small business in your town that you frequent. What kinds of things are you interested in? Let me give you an example. If there's a computer repair shop and you're interested in programming or something to do with technology, go in and chat those people up. Maybe see if there's someone that they know who could help you learn more about a career in the computer or data industry. Interested in entrepreneurship? I'm sure your town has tons of different small businesses that you can go and talk to the owner and see what did it take for them to open this business? What other facets of the business that are not obvious might they also be involved in? Supply chain, logistics, marketing, even human resources. You'd be surprised at how many different kinds of things are involved in one small business. So check it out. People like to talk about themselves, and they will love it if you are sincerely curious and asking them, hey, what do you do? Do you like it? Would you recommend it? And how did you get there? Those are just some of the questions that you can ask. Also, you can just simply explore the things that you love. Let's say you're a 9th grader or a 10th grader, and you just have so many topics that you're interested in. Read some extra books about those this summer. Maybe check out a MOOC or massive open online course that deals with that topic and learn more about it. You might learn some very interesting information about what you like or also what you don't like, which is equally as valuable. But if in an ideal world, maybe some of the things that you're passionate about, even in your recreational time, maybe there'll be a tiny facet of that you could include in your future career or include in some of the things that you'll study in college. And finally, if you're old enough to have a summer job, get one. I love, love, love when students find paid employment in the summer or even during the school year. So I know many moms and dads are like, well, gosh, I don't want my kid to work only because, they're so busy and they have so much time for their sports and their academics and their clubs. I absolutely understand that. So do it as you can. But getting a first job is a very, very important thing for many reasons. First of all, the soft skills that you learn on the summer job are skills that you will learn in college, skills that you will need rather in any job you ever have, from scooping ice cream to being the CEO of your own business. Those soft skills that you gain will be very, very valuable. Things like time management, things like being able to take and give directions, things like being able to interact with the public, to manage your frustration sometimes, maybe in front of coworkers and in front of customers, perhaps how to self-advocate properly. You'll also learn to observe the world around you and see how your coworkers behave and how the management behaves. All of these kinds of things are situations you might not encounter if you haven't had a summer job. So get a job if you're able. I know that you can make the most of this. If you're interested in business, maybe you can chat up that business owner and find out, be sincerely curious about how it works and how maybe you can take that extra step to help that business increase or improve their bottom line. So finally, scholars and families, find something challenging to do this summer, be it an online class reading a book that seems daunting because of its size or its vocabulary. Maybe it's running a 5K. You find yourself in your challenges. So find yourself a challenge, be it physical, mental, maybe social, and get out there and do it. Summer's a wonderful time to explore your aptitudes, your attitudes, and things that you love. So think about what impact you might want to make on the world in the future and go for it. Have any questions? You can book a consultation with us at any time. accesscollegeamerica.org. All right, friends, I will see you soon, and I hope you've had a great Father's Day. Talk to you later. Bye.